Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If your wallet's feeling a little light, but your gaming itch is stronger than ever, you've come to the right place. Steam is having some absolutely insane sales right now, with discounts up to 90% off. We're talking blockbuster titles, hidden gems, and everything in between for just a few bucks. I've spent hours digging through all the deals to bring you the absolute best of the best. So grab your wish list, get ready to add to cart, because these are 10 games you absolutely cannot miss during this massive Steam sale. Let's dive right in. Kicking things off at number 10, we have Planet Zoo. If you've ever dreamed of building your own wildlife park, this is your chance. It's currently a massive 80% off, bringing it down to a price that's just too good to pass up. Planet Zoo isn't just about placing enclosures. It's a deep, complex simulation where every animal has its own unique needs, behaviors, and even genetics. You'll be designing habitats, managing staff, and educating visitors, all while trying to conserve endangered species. The level of detail is just staggering. From the way the red pandas climb to how the elephants interact with their environment, it's a living, breathing world. It's incredibly rewarding to see your park flourish and your animals thrive. If you're a fan of management sims like Planet Coaster or Jurassic World Evolution, or just an animal lover in general, Planet Zoo is an absolute must-have at this price. Next up at number 9, we're switching gears completely with For Honor. This game is a unique beast, blending fighting game mechanics with large-scale medieval battles. And right now, you can jump into the fray with a massive 85% discount. In For Honor, you choose your warrior from one of 4 factions: the Knights, the Vikings, the Samurai, or the Wulin. Each hero has a distinct fighting style and weapon set, which is where the game's art of battle system comes in. It's a tactical combat system that requires you to read your opponent, manage your stamina, and time your attacks, blocks, and parries perfectly. It's got a steep learning curve, I won't lie, but once it clicks, the duels are incredibly intense and satisfying. Beyond the one-on-one fights, there are objective-based team modes that are pure, chaotic fun. The game has been supported for years with new heroes, maps, and updates, so there's a ton of content to explore. If you're looking for a multiplayer game that rewards skill and strategy, give For Honor a shot. At number 8, we have a masterpiece of interactive storytelling, Detroit: Become Human. With a solid 50% off, this is the perfect time to experience one of the most compelling narrative games of the last decade. Set in a near-future Detroit where androids are a part of everyday life. You follow the stories of 3 different androids: Kara, a housekeeper who develops consciousness to protect a little girl; Connor, a police investigator hunting down deviant androids; and Marcus, who becomes the leader of an android revolution. The incredible thing about this game is how every single choice you make, no matter how small it seems, can drastically alter the story. Characters can die permanently, relationships can be shattered, and the fate of an entire society rests on your shoulders. The branching narrative is mind-bogglingly complex, offering massive replayability as you explore all the different paths and endings. The graphics are stunning, the performances are top-notch, and the story will have you questioning what it truly means to be human. Don't sleep on this one. Coming in at number 7 is Fallout 76. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Fallout 76 had a notoriously rough launch, but trust me, it is a completely different game today, and with an 80% discount, it's an incredible bargain. Bethesda has poured years of work into this game, adding a full main storyline with human NPCs, multiple expansions, and countless quality-of-life improvements. It's now the sprawling online Fallout experience we always wanted. You emerge from Vault 76 into the wilds of post-apocalyptic West Virginia, and from there, the world is yours to explore. You can follow the main quests, join factions like the Brotherhood of Steel, build an elaborate base, team up with friends to take on massive boss monsters, or just wander the wasteland discovering its secrets. The community is surprisingly friendly and welcoming to newcomers. If you're a fan of the Fallout universe and love the idea of sharing that experience with others, now is the absolute best time to jump into Fallout 76. At number 6, let's get a little spooky with Bendy and the Ink Machine. This first-person puzzle action horror game is a steal at 75% off. You play as a retired animator who returns to his old animation studio, only to find it haunted by the very cartoon characters he helped create. The game's art style is its standout feature, perfectly capturing the aesthetic of 1930s cartoons, but twisting it into something nightmarish. The ink-drenched hallways and the ever-present threat of the ink demon create a tense, creepy atmosphere that will keep you on the edge of your seat. It's not just about jump scares, it's about a constant feeling of dread. You'll be solving environmental puzzles and fighting off ink monsters as you slowly uncover the dark secrets of the studio. It's a unique horror experience that feels like stepping into a haunted Fleischer cartoon. For this low price, it's a fantastic ride for any horror fan. For number 5, we're heading into the jungle with Green Hell. If you're looking for a truly hardcore survival experience, look no further. This one's 35% off, and it will test your limits. You're dropped into the Amazon rainforest with nothing, and your goal is simple: survive. But it's anything but. You'll need to manage not just hunger and thirst, but also your psychological state. The environment is your biggest enemy. You'll have to deal with predators, poisonous plants, tropical diseases, and infected wounds that you literally have to inspect and treat on your own body. You learn to craft tools, build shelters, and hunt for food, all while piecing together a story about how you got there in the first place. It can be played solo or in co-op with friends, which adds a whole new layer of strategy, and let's be honest, panic. Green Hell is unforgiving and realistic, and that's what makes it so brilliant. If you think you have what it takes to survive the Amazon, pick this one up. Alright, histers, at number 4 we have the legendary PAYDAY 2. This game is the definition of a bargain. Frequently on sale for a staggering 90% off, sometimes dropping to just a single $1. If you and up to 3 friends are looking for the ultimate cope shooter, this is it. The premise is simple. You're a crew of professional criminals, and you're pulling off heists. But the execution is brilliant. One mission might have you stealthily breaking into a bank vault, disabling cameras and avoiding guards. The next could be an all-out firefight with the police while you try to cook meth in a suburban house. The customization is insane, with hundreds of weapons, masks, and a deep skill tree system that lets you build your perfect heister, whether you want to be a silent ghost, a tanky enforcer, or a tactical mastermind. Even after all these years, PAYDAY 2 has a massive amount of content and is just pure, unadulterated fun. For the price of a cup of coffee, you can get hundreds of hours of entertainment. It's a no-brainer. Our number 3 spot goes to a colossal, open-world adventure, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now on sale for 75% off, this is your chance to become a Viking legend. You play as Ivar, a Viking warrior leading their clan from the harsh lands of Norway to the green shores of 9th century England. The world is absolutely enormous and beautiful, filled with kingdoms to conquer, monasteries to raid, and Saxon armies to battle. Valhalla refines the RPG mechanics of Origins and Odyssey, offering brutal, weighty combat and a satisfying settlement building system where you can see your new home grow and prosper. The story is epic, weaving historical events with Norse mythology in a really cool way. Whether you're leading a full-scale assault on a fortress, hunting for legendary animals, or just exploring the English countryside, there is always something incredible to do. If you want a game that you can sink 100 hours into and still have more to see, Valhalla is an amazing value. Coming in hot at number 2 is Dead Island 2. After years in development hell, it's finally here, and it's a bloody good time. With a 50% discount, it's time to take a trip to Hella. This game is the polar opposite of a grim, depressing zombie apocalypse. It's set in a sun-soaked, vibrant, and gory Los Angeles. The focus here is on pure, unadulterated zombie-slaying fun. The melee combat is the star of the show, thanks to the incredibly detailed flesh system. You can see every impact, every broken bone, and every slice in gruesome detail. You can melt zombies with acid, set them on fire, or zap them with electricity. It's a chaotic, creative, and utterly satisfying gorefest. You can choose from several slayers, each with their own unique skills and personalities, and team up with friends for co-op carnage. If you're looking for a game that doesn't take itself too seriously and just wants you to have a blast mowing down the undead, Dead Island 2 is an absolute must-play. And finally, at our number 1 spot, a game that lets you live out your ultimate power fantasy, Maneater. This Shark PG, as the developers call it, is 65% off, and it is one of the most unique and fun games I've played in years. You start as a baby bull shark, and your goal is revenge against the fisherman who scarred you. To do that, you need to eat. You eat fish, you eat turtles, you eat people, you eat everything. As you consume, you gain nutrients, grow bigger, and evolve. You can unlock bizarre and powerful mutations like bone armor, electric fins, or shadow abilities. You go from being hunted by alligators to hunting the hunters. The game is narrated like a reality TV show, which adds a hilarious satirical layer to the whole experience. Exploring the open-world map, discovering landmarks, and becoming the apex predator of the coast is just ridiculously fun. Maneater is pure, unadulterated, chaotic joy. For this price, it's an absolute steal, and my top recommendation for this Steam sale. And that's a wrap on our top 10 incredible Steam deals. From building a zoo to becoming a shark, there's something here for everyone at a price that's hard to beat. Let me know down in the comments which of these games you're planning on picking up, or if there are any other amazing deals I might have missed. These sales don't last forever, so make sure you grab them while you can. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming.